I said it before the season. I will be alone on that horse because I don't think anybody really believed in Bo Nix like I believed in that. All I heard is that he sucked. I want to go ahead and recap. Oregon beat UCLA, and Oregon won at home. We already know Autzen Stadium is one of those places that you do not want to go and play Oregon. Chip Kelly, I think, is 0-4 in his tenure right now, away from being Oregon's coach and being UCLA's coach. He's 0-4 with his record against the Ducks since he's come back to college. So they pretty much had his number at UCLA, at Autzen Stadium in Oregon. It is what it is. And they pulled out another victory. And I just like to say to my friend Manny here, don't you wish you still had Bo Nix?
Don't you wish you back?
He left Auburn.
Not only did this man leave Auburn, he left the Bojangles NIL deal, bro.
He did. He
That
did.
man had it all. He had Tank and Bojangles, bro.
There ain't no Bojangles in Oregon, I don't believe.
No, there ain't no Waffle House in Oregon, I don't think.
They got to have a Waffle House. Waffle House is international. But
you say that, but when Mooney went to the Bears, he was complaining how there wasn't a Waffle House nearby.
Who did?
When Darnell Mooney went to the Bears, he was complaining that there was not a Waffle House nearby.
Was he really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sor, we'll go ahead and start with you. Go ahead, kick us off. Am I good now?
Man, not the damn internet issue.
It's not the internet. It's something up with my computer. Bro, my internet is fine. Okay, we're back now. Sor, go ahead and get it started.
It's Shah Khan. He's making sure that you can't talk about him when we go to James Robinson.
Man, this is so ridiculous. But I think we're back.
Shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Again, shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Bo Nix. I really thought UCLA was going to beat him. I thought if you pressured, because I mean everybody knows it. If you get into Bo Nix's head, if you can make him do a couple mistakes, that man is booty butt.
Absolutely. No question.
I'm just laughing at the chat right now. But I mean, yeah, if you can get in Bo Nix's head, he's gonna self-destruct. He's gonna just shut down and just make stupid bonehead plays. UCLA, they said the game plan was to shut down the legs and force him to throw. They apparently didn't follow their own game plan very well because Bo Nix was having his way with the Bruins.
He was,
so,
I did want to shout something out. I know this was the kind of the matchup between DTR, Dorian Thompson Robinson, and Bo Nix going into the matchup. Dorian Thompson Robinson had 39 attempts, 27 completions, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. But we also know that he is another running quarterback as well. But he only had 8 carries for 38 yards. And then you head over to Oregon. Bo Nix, 283 yards, 10 yards an attempt, or 10 yards a catch, 5 touchdowns. On the ground, he was 8 carries for 51 yards. So all the way around, if we're comparing two similar quarterbacks as far as athleticism, Bo Nix came out on top, and he came out on top really, really big. Shout out to Mama Sore. Why couldn't Bo play like this at Oregon? Manny, we'll go to you to answer that question. And what do you thought about the game?
Shout out to Papa Fuchs for sending me a Google article of saying the states without a single Waffle House and a state without a single Bojangles. So shout out to that.
Really?
Yeah.
We appreciate him.
We coming at you with the food chains.
There we go. Go ahead.
Why do we have to talk about Bo Nix and stuff? Like, can we move on to the next topic, bro?
No, we will not, sir. We want to see the tears. We want to see you crying. Go ahead and tell us.
Topic, bro. Talk about this.
Sad slay.
Nah, you got to talk about it. You got to talk about how you and Sora took L's last week for picking UCLA.
I'll talk about the game.
I talked about it. It's your turn now.
All right, so UCLA, they could have done a lot better. They could have done a lot better, especially with their secondary. We had a lot to say good about them. They ain't get a single pick in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix didn't throw a single pick in this game. He was 22 for 28, 283 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. He had a great day at 51 yards rushing for him on 8 carries. They had a really good day through the air. But, I mean, it just came down to how that secondary played. And they didn't really like scare him in any type of way. He completed damn near most of his passes. And they had 500 total yards of passing and running. They got 31 first downs. They weren't. I mean, they were the same on third down. They were almost close on fourth down efficiency. But yeah, they played like the better team. And Oregon, I mean, they're proving more and more why this team might actually be the best team in the Pac-12. Not the best team in general, but the best team in the Pac-12 because we know what they could do against teams like SEC teams and whatnot. Like Georgia smacked them. Georgia
Facts.
smacked them around and whatnot. So we know they won't do anything there. But next year, if they get more talent, they recruit more guys. I think that team's gonna be really nice. But yeah, this game it just came down to how you were gonna stop Bo Nix, and it was just one of those days for him. Man, he was on one.
Well, the Georgia thing was definitely an East Coast versus West Coast matchup. When you really look at the the geography of everything. And Key, I know you've gotten more and more into college football this year, and you said it was because of us, so I appreciate you. But knowing Oregon, knowing how many damn jerseys that they have every year, knowing UCLA not only from basketball but for other things. And knowing that Oregon has had success over the years with Marcus Mariota and the list just goes on and on and on of the talent that's come out of that school. This is a team that I've been telling people is going to find themselves in the college football playoff this year and in some weird way or end up in one of those top 6 schools. What did you think of the game? And do you think Bo Nix is the real deal?
Wait, you on me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you're a little
my
delayed,
bad.
but it's okay.
Look, I'm all slow. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
No.
Oregon is number 10 for a reason. I mean, they got Bo Nix wanted to go somewhere where he definitely could be better at in proceeding, and I mean, in playing. And Auburn definitely wasn't it. He definitely had a goal in this game to beat UCLA, and he went out and showed why he belongs in Oregon. 5 touchdowns, that's impressive. UCLA again, like I'm just kind of getting into the whole college thing, so I don't want to just sound like I'm rambling. But I mean, I did watch bits and pieces of that game, and he looked phenomenal.
Yep. Bo Nix is the real deal. I said it before the season. I will be alone on that horse because I don't think anybody really believed in Bo Nix like I believed in that. All I heard is that he sucked. I was been saying that he had the intangibles. And now when you look at the trajectory here, and Sor, we can lead into our next topic, but I did want to ask you, because you look up this as objectively as I do, if Malik Willis would have stayed at Auburn, do you think he could have started over Bo Nix? It's a weird question to ask, but I'm just looking at it.
When you say that, are you talking about? Are you including Bo Nix being benched, or Bo Nix was just not benched in general? Could he eventually beat up Bo Nix?
Yeah, if he wasn't benched in general.
If he was not benched in general, no, I don't think he beats out Bo Nix. When Bo Nix was benched, though, which I know obviously Malik Willis doesn't have a crystal ball. He can't see into the future. So he can't be like, oh, Bo Nix is going to get benched. This is my time to show that I can be a good quarterback for Auburn.
Yep.
So obviously that didn't happen. He went to Liberty, but I 100% do believe that they would have just rode with Bo Nix anyways, because their coach sticks with their starting guy. Not anymore, because now he's just throwing anything or anybody at any position and go, well, let's find out which one sticks. I'm trying to save my job here. I got kids I got to feed.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are about to go hungry, bro. You better figure something out real quick.
I feel you.
So, no, I do not think Malik Willis would have beat out Bo Nix. In fact, if you were to put Bo Nix and Malik Willis on the Titans right now, because I know Bo Nix is coming up to the draft, Bo Nix wins that job 100%.
I agree with you. At least Fishing admits it. We've been admitting our wrongs.
I was a Bo Nix hater as well. Now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I was blinded by the Bojangles biscuits. I don't know. But
you guys could just rely on my opinion when it comes to quarterbacks.
Not when it comes to predictions.
What? College predictions?
I'm just saying predictions in general, bro.
I'm 7-1. I'm 71 for college.
I'm 6-2.
Okay.
I ain't that far behind.
You're not. But when it comes to the quarterback stuff, I got you. Fishing
What?
said, I've been a Bo Nix hater, not going to lie.